Here's my bunk. Gonna put out my sleeping bag. And this is Nugs and I cabin. There's Nugs' bunk. We've got showers, we've done laundry, we've eaten steaks. We are good to go. Big miles tomorrow. Or maybe we'll do 8 all uphill. We'll see. So these are the cabins at the Knock. This is the room that me and Nugs had last night. He took top bunk. I had the top bunk. Down there is the road, and down over there is the outfitter. We're going to go down there, get some coffee, get some breakfast sandwiches, and we'll get this day started.
Yeah, we will.
All right, we're leaving the Knock. 10:30, going slow, 7 miles.
Slow and slow.
Oh, look at that. 6.9 miles to Sassafras Gap Shelter. All of it's up. Just getting started. Now we're starting with the rocks. See? Nug says we should have just stayed here last night. After our shower, I'm sure. Would have been a lot quieter. There was a lot of kids staying in those cabins and they were jumping around all night. Coming up from down there. 1 mile in. I'm still going. Now it's just steep and brushy. Coming from this way. I'm gonna go up that way.
You'll get there eventually.
Only a couple of miles from the shelter. Going up another ridge. There's the shelter. They say it's 1/10 of a mile. Gonna run down. Guess we're gonna call it a day. We need to do some bigger miles tomorrow. I'm gonna camp there. It's a double-decker shelter. Gonna get up early tomorrow and knock out some miles. There's our shelter. We're not the last ones out of camp. A little bit of uphill, then some downhill. Gonna see how the knees feel today.
Mom and Dad would love that.
Got some clouds down there. Or is that a lake? That might be a lake.
Where? Oh, there.
There we go. Bald. Came from over there. Heading over there. Time for some downhill. It's time to see how those knees are working. Down's a little bit steep, a little bit rocky, but we're feeling good so far. Kind of steep. Pretty cool big rocks. Coming down to a highway. Don't remember which one it is. And all this downhill I'm enjoying right now is going to become uphill. Nug says we could have slept in here last night. Came down there. Now we're going up over there. I'm halfway up. It's super steep climb. Just kind of kicking my butt a little bit. But there's a cool breeze, and it's still early in the day. I've got quite a few rocks to climb over. It's been pretty slick. But again, it's a pretty day. Getting a little bit downhill now. Still early.
There's a lake over there.
Yeah, that's what I was just seeing. All right, so it's middle of the day. We've done 9. We think we've got like 11 more in us, so just gonna keep on going. We did pass. What was the name of the shelter we passed? Anyway, we passed the shelter. There's another one up here, but we might pass it too and just try to camp.
Camp right here on trail.
I'm sure we can find someplace a little bit more comfortable than this. I told Nugs we have to have a seat because this is just, you don't pass this up. Going up that way, came from that way. Last half mile hasn't been too bad. Sorry I didn't get a video of the last shelter. We quickly talked. Got on the move. We've got a lot of uphill to do. Anyway, a couple of miles from the where we want to make camp. See through there, there's a great big lake. Pretty sure that's the Fontana Lake, where we will be crossing the Fontana Dam tomorrow. Got a little bit of downhill. Knees are stiffening up a little bit, but we have less than 2 miles where we want to make camp. Plenty of daylight left. That's Fontana Dam. I don't know how well you can make it out. A little bit of downhill, we ought to be able to find a spot to camp. Nugs is set up over there. Set up here. We've got water, although I got water like 0.1, 0.2 down the trail and then backtrack because there's nowhere good to sleep. And I have met a friend, low gear. We're gonna get fed and go to bed. Broke camp. Got quite a bit of rain around 3 o'clock this morning. Now everything's just damp. Got a little wet inside the tent. Might be time to replace it. I'll look and see if I can't patch it. And then Nugs is finishing up breaking camp over there. We're going to get down to town, resupply, and hit the Smokies. We're 7/10 of a mile into the 2 miles down to Fontana. It's getting pretty misty. It's very drippy. And the rocks are slickery. There's low gear. Getting the shuttle into the lodge at Fontana. Gonna get us a breakfast, resupply, and we'll get back out. Say hi, Nugs.
Hi, Nugs.
We have a breakfast buffet, so this is just the first round. Got the shuttle back. Went down to the marina to get resupply. Now we're back on the trail. It's noon, so half the day's gone. Got a lot of uphill to do, but we'll see how many miles we can get. Still in between the marina and the shelter. Could have taken a shuttle to the shelter, but we didn't. Didn't want to skip any miles. Kind of cool. You can see an island out here. But we still haven't made it to the dam. This is the Fontana Dam Shelter. They have a shower house. They have a charging station. And enough room for all of the hikers. Some hikers, rather than getting a room at the resort, just zero here. They can get a shower, charge their devices. Gonna stop and take a little break, and then we're gonna get after the Smokies. The shelter was over there. Here's the bathhouse. You're going up the steps or up the road?
Up the road.
I think we're going up the road. Now we're on a road walk across Fontana Dam. We're gonna have like a couple miles of this, so I'm not gonna show you a lot of it. Downside of the dam.
This is the dam downside.
And here's the upside of the dam. There's the dam over there. And we're still going up. My calves will be burning before I even make it to trail. But then, we'll only have like 4 or 5 miles to go. And only like 3 or 4 of those are going to be uphill, so. Oh, and Nugs found some toothpaste. Better pick it up, man. It's good stuff.
It is. I don't need no toothpaste.
We dropped off our permits. And now we are going up into the Smokies. Still going up. So we got some rocks that make an exposed view. On the map, they say it's a wonderful view. Well, I've seen better. But I really liken these rocks. Left my pack down there. Trail turns. Now I'm gonna go up there to that watchtower. Just because it seems like a shame to come all this way and then not do it. Fontana Dam. A little bit windy up here. Got a long ways down too. And I'm sure there's other cool stuff out there. I don't know what is what. Alright, by the time I get down, only be a couple miles left to where we plan on making camp. Birch Spring Campground is going to be home for tonight. So here's the spot that we picked. They had a little map of spots and they were pretty spread out. Haven't figured out how we're going to get Nug's tarp up yet. There's some other people over there who told us about the sites over here, but they didn't tell us that there were sites right next to them up there. The spring runs down there, and the trail is way the heck up there. So we're going to figure out how to set up camp. We're going to get us some water, we're going to eat, and go to bed. Alright, here's me and Nugs. There's my bear bag. And this is what we came up with to make use of the space of our campsite. Here's where Nugs stand. And he squeezed me right up to the edge. I don't know what else to say about that.